He isn't Ketty. He doesn't need to keep track of the queue. Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, there's not that many people waiting for me to log into their accounts. And to be fair, we've stopped doing account helps and stuff. Like strictly account helps. So I don't feel like we're letting anyone down. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's because Kete has a lot of like paying members, which is why he ends up with a really big queue. What's the name of this soundtrack? It's from Stream Beats. I can't remember the name of the album. It's like the funky one, the funky Stream Beats album. Oh, it's called Groove. Okay, I'm getting the deets. I have never DM'd before with Theory, so we're gonna completely fresh. Okay, I need a verification code. It's very quiet. Oh, it's just meant to be background. That better? Make you feel better? Shit. Where am I? Oh god, I'm lost. How do I get lost on a PC? I don't know. Like, just shit happens, man. I don't know what to tell you. I missed the anchor queue? Bro, don't. Chocobo? No. That was horrible. Fresh spawn. Okay, I don't know what we're going into here. Could be good. Could be bad. Could be whale account. Could be absolutely nothing. We shall see. Oh, let me just go big one more time. Make sure I can't dox. Okay, I can't dox. We're good. We're good. I actually cannot dox because I've moved his details off the screen. But Theory, delete the details that you said to me, man, so that I can't, even if I accidentally opened your DMs, or if you DM me in the future and I open it for whatever, I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just delete them. Just delete them. We're in. You think mini whale account? Mini whale account? Interesting. I don't know about that. Right, okay, let's see. Wait, what are we doing? Why am I here? Why is Bell Cat Girl? Where is Horse? Year of the Horse. Right. No, I'm not doing his dailies. Okay, right. Let's go and see how he's doing. Not gonna mention Cat Bell at all or what? Bro! Like, straight away! Okay, let's see how he's doing. Okay, let's see how he's doing on TA. Then we shall assess his builds and stuff. Okay. Well, oh, well, that looks a bit tight, man. That does look a bit tight. What's going on here? Ooh wee. You okay? You're running that close to the wire. Okay, and then for the Miasma Priest. That feels low. I mean, Polychrome does suck, but that does feel low. I mean, you had 2k or more points if you didn't. Anyway, yeah. Cooked builds, maybe? Maybe. This also feels really low. That should be 40s, no? Right, let's see what we're dealing with here. So... And we're going to talk about this some more when we get Nangong, by the way. But, like, if this is what the average player is doing... So the average player has 2 limited S-rank Anomaly characters. And is scraping 20k. Scraping 20k. With, like, an A-rank support. If they allow... If Nangong is as good as she seems, and it pushes the floor up for Anomaly again... This isn't going to be possible. Like, so 2 limited S-rank characters isn't going to be enough to clear for the average player. Just saying. It's like, yeah, anyway, right, let's carry on. My Alice user, Han Nicole, was performing very similarly, so it's not just them. Yeah, that's what, like, the average player will probably, yeah, just have a rough time there. It sucks. Anyway, why is Sprout roastable? Because it's barely any difference to Bellion. But you can't have a Bellion and a Sprout. You can have both. So if you have a Yishuan and a Shungus, you can have a Bellion and a Sprout. That's fine. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we're dealing with. So we have a Zhao. We're not hitting 27k. How dare we? How dare we not hit 27k? What are we even doing here? With the engine? Gotta have energy here at least. Okay, thank God. Thank the Lord. Oh my, I wasn't ready for that. Okay. Then we have... Okay, if that's with engine... If it's without engine, it's really good. It's not great. It's not great. We're over the 25k. We only need over 24k to max her buff. We got the HP. Yeah, kind of like the other build that we saw. You could consider dropping one of those HPs if you get good HP rolls on like an attack or something like that. But yeah, that's fine. That is not too bad. This is nice. I'm guessing with Sig. Yeah, okay, with Sig. Shungus. Okay. Attack where? Where is attack? Where is attack? Where is the attack? Where is it gone? Two-piece woodpecker? Two-piece pecker? But why? Like, it's like the crit rate requirements are really low. They're really low. Wow. She plays better with Woodpecker than Branch and Blade. For an early build, because you're getting up to the 50% crit rate, yeah. But, I mean, she came out, what, like 2 patches? A patch and a half ago? Yeah, I mean, it's time. It's time, buddy. It's time to switch it up. Get that Branch and Blade going. Will it be Fizz bonus 5? Yeah, it probably is. It is, yeah. So that explains the attack is a little low, but yeah. Billy's better than this. Just to be clear, Theory, I don't think that this build is bad. Like, you did sign up for the roast, buddy. Okay, the 63. So with engine, that puts us at like 95. The crit damage is a bit low, and the HP is non-existent. What happened? zzzero with Sig. Two-piece Woodpecker. Again, her crit rate requirements are not very high, so the two-piece Woodpecker for the additional crit rate is like, it doesn't really make that much sense, especially considering that she came out in 2.0. In 2.0. This build is courtesy of Iggsy Boy. Well, thank God Iggsy Boy got in here. Was there an attack? What the hell is even that? What? Fixed. I mean, that's absolutely shit. I ain't gonna lie, but okay. Well, that's now like we're now in the 80s, but you know, this was that like 88% crit rate. Yeah, I mean, it's better. It's better. All right. Okay, we go next. That's my baseline. Each one, what you have now. Well, I mean, it's not baseline. But, you know, okay. All right. Fine. Evelyn. Oh, what's this? Is this a happy accident, Evelyn? A happy accidental M1? What happened here? Evelyn's mindscapes are just dog shit. Eve M1 on rerun? Okay, I mean, kind of based, though, I ain't gonna lie. 4-piece Hormone Punk, crit damage, fire damage bonus, and attack. Fire damage bonus on 5th with 3.3, almost 3.4k attack. It's really good. The crit rate is 65, actually puts you at 90. Honestly, I wouldn't say no to a couple more rolls there. You get additional 50% crit damage from the engine. Whoa, 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 whoa. P2? P2? We P2'd? You get additional 57% crit damage. Okay, yeah, so, like, this crit damage is not, like, this is still, like, 200%. Why did we P2? Is that an accident? That one was accidental. Okay, I mean, honestly, if there's one engine that I wouldn't mind having 2 copies of, it's probably Evelyn's. But then what you decided to do is you decided to take 2... you decided to take the engine, which is really good with Evelyn, but also really good with other characters, and put them together so that you can't use both of them in Shiyu defense, which is roastable. For an extra 7% crit damage. What was that? What is that beforehand? Is it 12? Is it 10? I don't know. That might be the single most roastable offense. I think it is. I think it is. It is. It's also Hormone Punk. Well, Hormone Punk is, I mean, it's fine. It's got a 50% uptime. I think that's the problem with it. I think, honestly, though, as long as you have it active for the stun window, you're okay. You're okay. Realistically, it's better than Woodpecker almost every time. It's only not better than Woodpecker if you just don't have it active in stuns. Honestly, if they put disc tracking, like timers for disc tracking on, like Hormone Punk would be way better. It's better than P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, it's better than P.E.K.K.A. Yeah. Would I prefer to have her on a 4-piece Astral? Yeah, but I can tell that this build, like he's put a lot of effort into the build. So to be fair and give credit, like the build's pretty good. Isn't it also better than Astral and P.E.K.K.A. also better than Astral? No, I don't think so. I think if you can consistently make sure that Hormone Punk is up for every stun window, I think it's the best. But like that consistency, you give up a lot of off-field time to make sure you're getting that consistency. So I would say the best thing to run on her would be Astral Voice. But you know, like you can also run her on P.E.K.K.A., but you just don't have the buffs up for the whole of the stun window. Yeah, Astral Voice is definitely almost always going to be better. Anyway, Hoyo, just give it Eve a set, please. Yes, please. I mean, the fucking bunny is getting a set. The bunny is getting a set before Evelyn. I mean, the bunny was free, so everyone has the bunny. But anyway, we're over 3.5, almost 3.6k. Yeah, you can think about putting different stats on her at this point. We have our engine as well. Attack, attack, attack. No, attack, attack, ER. Yeah, okay, that's great. We're doing fine. Doing very good. Cool. Oh. Wow, we were. Wow, we were. Skull, thank you for streaking. We have crit rate, attack, attack. Okay. I mean, of course we do, because that's the way we built it. 4-piece Hormone Punk again. I can tell we farmed a lot of Hormone Punk. Okay, cool. 94% and M1 on the trigger. M1 on the trigger. Wait, is M1 with the additional damage bonus? Like the additional... Yeah, the stun damage multiplier increased by an additional 20%. That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, her M1's huge. It's very nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so... I'm confused. Why aren't we using M1 trigger with Yixuan? Why are we using Pulchra? Because now that I've looked at the builds and the characters, I'm confused, dude. Trigger just better Pulchra at M0. At M1, we're clapping. Stick Lycan's engine on? Where is it? There, it's right there. We have it. Just put it on. That's fine. Yeah, yes, the Death Shred from her engine isn't useful, but that's fine. We just put Lycan's engine on. Lycan's engine on. Easy clap. Huge increase. Okay. Pulchra, Colida, Nicole. Why are we worrying about her anomaly build-up, man? Like, the only time that makes any difference, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Manitou Rainbow over the 3K. Okay, on Astral. Vivian. What is this? If she's got the engine, this is cooked. If she's got the engine, this is cooked. That's 330. If this had a Weeping Gemini, the stat screen would look like 330 AP. That's how many AP rolls is even that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. That's bare minimum. That is bare minimum. Log off now. Oh, poor Evelyn. Poor Vivian. Anyway, Haru, kind of built. Got him to P2. Okay. I see you. All right, we got. He's kind of built. He's got like non-existent crit rate, but he is kind of built. Wait. How many discs we got? Okay, we do keep some discs. Thank God. Okay, right. I do not use except for memes. Okay, I mean that's fair. Evelyn engine, presumably. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Imagine if he had 2. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh! That was good. That was perfect. Oh. Okay, I guess are we? Yeah, okay. She's actually built Moonlit, I guess. Okay, well now we're unbuilt. Okay, are we unbuilt from here? Yep. Huh. Oh, we didn't have Miyabi, so actually kind of makes sense. Okay, cool. Lycan completely unbuilt. That's sad. That is sad. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, man. Why are we using Trigger here? That's crazy. And this doesn't make any sense either. That's way too low. They're M0 P1. Unbuilt Grace is based. No, Grace is hot, bro. What are you talking about? Apparently, I have my in-game sound on. Just must be silent. Nice. Wait, how do I... Oh, I forgot.
Frost rains. I rise to the
It's M0, you can't miasma cancel? Can you not?
Radiant cloud. Split the heavens.
Okay, strong.
Cut through darkness.
Whale tech.
Turn around.
Yeah, I think I just did it too soon. Did I just do it too soon?
Hello. This is the end for you.
He's doing the M2 combo at 0. Oh my god, guys, calm down. There you go. You happy?
Frost spreads. I cut through the darkness. Frost glistens. Let this sword array send you away.
Oh wait, did I just lose a stack?
I rise to the night sky.
I think I did. Oh fuck. Mango? 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 No mango? Is Twitch still up?
Hopefully I've got workers.
I think Twitch is dead. I can't get out. Let me just... It's reconnecting on Twitch. Network having skill issue? Yeah. No, let me go big just in case it returns me to
Can't
login
embarrass
screen.
Krampus.
Can I just log out? Can you just fuck off, please? YouTube chat does not yield. Wait, is YouTube still up and Twitch is not? That's so weird. No, it's still up. Oh, I think Twitch chat is dead for some reason. I like how the boss will just destroy you. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Twitch chat is dead. Let me just refresh Twitch. Is Twitch down, but YouTube is up? Usually it's us that go first. Yeah, the way that it works with the multi-stream settings is you have to set one of your streams as your primary stream, and you have to set one of your streams as a secondary stream. So, like, because I do sometimes go live on Twitch and not on YouTube, Twitch is my primary stream, and then YouTube is my secondary stream. So it's weird that Twitch... Yeah, it's weird that Twitch is dead, and YouTube is still up. Is this a Twitch problem, maybe? Or is it a me problem? Twitch stream and chat never stop working on our side? Huh. You see, look, my Twitch chat is like dead. Hang on, I can't show you. Look. Yeah, it's like, it's dead. I can't see Twitch. Can't see Twitch chat. Your chat API is broken? Oh. What is happening? Let me just try and fix... I just shut that and then reopen it. The classic turn it off and on again approach. I'm in both chats and yes, stream is fine. Oh, okay. Weird. Let me, I'm going to try to get back into the guy's account. I closed it down because it was annoying me. It was just Sarah screaming. Just the on-stream chat wasn't showing up. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's StreamerBot that's dead then. zzzero is not responding. The lady boss will be annoyed. Yeah, she was just screeching. Yeah, I think Twitch chat might be dead. It's very sad. I'm just trying to reload back into the game. It's only on your side somehow. Huh. Yeah, but like the on-screen chat is only showing YouTube chat. Which is also weird. Twitch screamers chat keep screaming, it's fine. Yeah, guys, I can't see it. I don't know what's going on, but I can't see it. Edgy flexing that new haircut. Yeah. You can hear I'm getting back into the game. Twitch chat is still on? Okay, maybe I'll just give it a minute and then I'll try and reopen it. We'll go in. Like I think we. I don't know what's happening, man. I can't get back into ZZZ. Your T-Chat API is down. Very sad. Wait, did we just get a follow? Yeah, that's not coming up on my activity feed either. Twitch stream is also working perfect. Bruh, I don't know, man. Let's just reset a few things. Let's play the game for a minute, and then let's reset a few things, and we'll be fine. Also, I'm having this problem. I don't know what's that. ISP issue? Could be. Twitch is inferior, Lamau. I can't even open Twitch. Full stop. Imagine Twitch has just been turned off in the UK. Imagine. I guess we play NTE. NTE beta ended. Yeah, I did. I'm talking between Twitch viewers on chat too. Okay. Well, as long as everyone's chilling. It's on your side? The problem is that if, like, yeah, sure, I could do a PC reset, for example. But, like, if I do that, like, it's over. Like, the stream is over. Okay, it looks like I'm back. Looks like I can see chat again. Yeah, chat's on screen again. They're back. I think just a weird internet blip. You're back on TV, and they're coming. Right. What do we even expect, honestly? I mean, you know. You gave us the emote. I know, it is pretty funny though. And this to me, I have to reset my router. Yeah, the problem is that like I did kind of think if I just reset like my PC and my internet, everything would be fine. But the problem with doing that is that like I would be offline for what, like 10, 15 minutes? Well, probably more likely around 10 minutes. At which point, like, I might as well just not stream. Because if there's a chance it could happen again, like it's just a pain in the butt. Use Wi-Fi antenna or Ethernet cable? My PC is hardwired. It's hardwired in with Ethernet, yeah. You think so little of us? No. I don't think so little of you, Ja. I think so little of the 90% of lurkers who don't talk. In fact, I don't think little of them. I think that they would think that this is not entertaining and they would go do something else. And I couldn't blame them for that. Oi, I resent that accusation. Anyway, we're back in. Let's play some games. We saying everything would be 5 minutes at most. Yeah, I mean, like to get everything back up as well. It would probably take 10 for the stream to get the stream back up. 3 months to NTE, yeah. Favorite character? I will answer that in a moment. You think we go to the effort of going to another stream? Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't here, then yeah, probably. Yeah, I do like Idari a lot. Oh, that's loud. We kind of proved that your Shunga score was screwed. But I really like Zhu. I just wish that Zhu's mindscapes were better. Or that Zhu was just better. Oh wait, what are we doing here? No. This is, yeah, we gotta switch. I got M6 Xie Xiguang. She's my favorite. Yeah, Yu Xiguang's cool. Look, people should enjoy what they enjoy, you know. It's okay to like what you like. Xie Xiguang's pretty cool. Is she kind of boring as a character to play? A little bit. But it's not that bad.
I've got your back.
Belling. Put dial-in engine on trigger? Wait, what? Isn't it ER? Isn't it ER main stat? Have I forgot? He's forgotten us already? I would never forget you, Rest Zeke. And I resent the accusation that I would. Oh shit, I forgot his trigger. Are we on King of the Summit? I actually didn't check. Please tell me we're not on Shadow Harmony. I missed it. Oh my god, yellow flash me! Why won't he do something? Oh, and now he does something. Honestly, this run is cooked. King in the Summit, King in the Summit. I have a chair. Yeah, priest moment, exactly. Fucking priest, man. Just do this straight away. Fuck yeah. Come at me, bro. What?
Let's make this quick.
Oh shit, I should have done that.
It's almost time. The target's exposed.
That's too fast. Yeah, I think we're losing damage with trigger there. I haven't done it. I can't remember doing that kind of tech stuff with trigger at all, so.
Sniper's Creed. One shot,
Yeah, full chain maybe. Yeah, maybe next time, yeah. Maybe that's the answer. We can still do the tech, but do full chain. What the fuck? What the trigger doing? What? Where'd he go? Oh my fucking Christ, man.
Recalibrating.
I missed one there.
The advantage.
We should get another stun, right? This feels too slow. What's your favorite type of candy or dessert? I don't know. I'm actually considering, I was talking to my partner about this earlier. I might quit sugar for like a month. I guess that's not really answering the question at all, but how do you quit sugar? You just don't eat sugar. It's actually not that complicated. Sorry. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't take that yellow flash. And now we're at 13 seconds left. Fuck you, priest. Mickey's expected a streak. We love streakers. That's too tight. Yeah, we didn't get the points from it. Scissors! Oh, okay, rock. Overjoyed Hattie, thank you for the sub, much appreciated. For the 3 months of remembering your prime 07, let's go. Yeah, that's like honestly, there was a yellow flash that I didn't take, and I don't know why I didn't take it, but it was dumb because if we would have got the end of the ult in, we would have been like 42, maybe 43. Sugar and chocolate is literally like crack. I know, and like yeah, so I am thinking about just cutting it out. I'm still like my weakness is still going to be E numbers, but on the plus side, there's no sugar in a Pepsi Max, thankfully. Thought you played Yishuan. Look, man, I ain't played Trigger plus Yishuan in a really long time. But yeah, a crazy decision not to put his trigger in here. Crazy decision. I can probably beat that later. Yeah, I absolutely think you can, Theory. Yeah, 100%. You can definitely do it. Anyway, it's a solid account, man. Thanks for letting me look at it. I'm gonna log on out. I'm gonna log into my account. Oh, also, yeah. Wait, what was it that we needed to roast you about? What was it we were roasting you on?
Is it time to clock out?
Yeah, imagine if you kept it. Imagine if you kept them separate. Just imagine. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, right. See you later.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
Shut up! Right, I'm logging into my account. Yeah, I can't be bothered to put the music back on. It's fine. I need to do new Shiyu. We need to do new Shiyu, which would be good. Honestly, we've done the same as him. Yeah, like before the way that Shiyu works now, I mean, you definitely could have argued for it. Let's put it that way. Don't forget Nangong vid. Yeah. We'll do the Nangong vid. Like I said, I've got it. Like I basically have the whole video like written down at this point. So yeah, it's where is it? Where's my notepad? Oh, Discord like disconnected. But yeah, I have the whole video like planned out. I basically just need to read this and then embellish upon certain points. Maybe crack a few jokes. Easy 10-minute video. Very good. It's going to be great. So stop me if I'm wrong about Nangong. She'll work as an Anomaly agent, but as a stunner. So she pair well with a support and another Anomaly agent. Yeah. But, like, I think that the key thing about her kit that's so interesting is that... Oh, is there a message there? Yeah, I think I saw it. I'm not interested in drama, boys. Like, we don't talk about drama. But anyway, yeah, I think the key thing about Nangong's kit is that she's not tied to the other angels, which means that she could end up lifting the Anomaly class like as a whole, which is pretty awesome, I think. So yeah, like pretty cool, but also potentially could be damaging for Anomaly overall. Because if you think about that, if it makes Miyabi better, if it makes Alice better, if it makes like Arya better, which obviously it will, like, but yeah, like it's gonna be really tough for players to keep up who don't necessarily want to pull either one of Yuzuha or Nangong. Honestly, I could see them balancing the game in such a way that they kind of requires one or the other. The sheer rotation sucks beans. Maybe the first one I don't 150k. Well, that's interesting coming from you, Overcommon. Yeah, because you have a very well invested account and you're pretty sick at the game, bro. So yeah. Yuzuha is non-negotiable. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's gonna reach that point. Anyway, let me just let me quickly whiz through my dailies. We'll do new Shiyu, and then we'll do the Nangong video. Let's do the old loop. Yeah, the old loop. ALG's gonna whiz. ALG loves whizzing. Open your mouth. Why do I say things like that? Oh my god, that's disgusting. I want Jane to work. Here's the thing, though. Jane is really not gonna... maybe Jane will work. I don't know, man. Like, Jane will work. You'll get 20Ks with Jane for sure. But like, because she's not going to benefit in the same way from the stun window as a crit DPS like Miyabi, yeah, it's just not going to be the same. So basically, Yuzuha and Nangong are going to be mandatory going forwards. Yep. Because if we think about, and this is basically the premise of the video, is that like Nangong's going to change the way that Anomaly works, and it's not in a good way. Because like if we think about what happened with Yuzuha in 2.1, is that they amended all of the Anomaly buildup, so it required 10% additional Anomaly buildup, which sucks for anyone who didn't pull Yuzuha, but it kind of made Yuzuha a necessary pull, or like it increased the value of Yuzuha as a pull. But I think, yeah, if they do something similar again when they release Nangong, it just means that like the baseline for Anomaly, or like if you want to play like a lower end Anomaly team, you're kind of just cooked. Sissy is so hot, she looks like another Idari, a niche not many people ask for or need. Yeah, I think she might be more niche than Idari, if I'm honest. Because at least with Idari... Oh, what am I doing? At least with Idari, like, she's an ice DPS on her own, right? And you could put, like, an F to P team with her. Whereas Sissia... I don't even know what... Like, I don't even know what to make of her kit right now. Wait. Did I just do that the wrong way? No. I want to keep that bad boy. Okay, maybe not that one. So they're making Anomaly the most premium archetype. That's a good way to word it. I should add that to my video notes. But yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, because yeah, if we're in a position where we normalize the idea of like two really powerful Anomaly supports, in order for Anomaly to like keep up or like whatever that, like we want to word it, like I don't know, man. It just, yeah, Anomaly feels like it was so strong at a base that they ended up like tweaking all of the enemies around that, and I think it's gonna happen again. Here's my problem with sub DPS. If they don't buff as much, they're worse than supports. If they do too much damage, then you run them as a hyper carry. Well, yeah, and I think that the problem with Nangong is that her current kit makes her look like Dylan, like just an auto include for every Anomaly team. Or they can just nerf Nangong before release. Honestly, hear me out. I hope they do. Bonjour? That's actually like attack and crit rate on a 4-liner? That's nice. Shit, man. These are good discs. These are good discs. Hot take, Anomaly is what was that? Anomaly is so ass right now, they need a little saving. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, if Nangong saves Anomaly, it'll only be for like a patch or two. Hang on, I paused the chat because I saw the clip. We clicked the clip. What did I actually say? ALG's gonna whiz? ALG loves whizzing. Open your mouth. Grace. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh, he's out of the range. Goated community member. And there's only one roll, that's fine. No crit rate. No crit rate. No crit rate is no crit rate, you know. I think we're getting a beta update till the 27th. What, for Nangong potential? Oh wait, I still have enough to do one more. What am I doing? Seth's brother when? What if he's an A rank? What if he's an A rank, Chingy-chan? What then? A go-to community member tier list. That's actually funny. Nah. The thing is at this point, like, unless it has 2 rolls on it, it's probably not worth keeping. So if he's playable, yeah. I mean, what if he's not? Right. What am I doing? Should we do Nushi before we're not forgetting the Nangong stuff, okay? Oh yeah, Nushi. Let's go. Oh shit! I've got all this stuff to do. All Yeah, all right. Okay, I'll get to it. No, I don't. Are we getting another like 400 Polychrome? How many did we get for last time? Okay.
No matter where we go, meeting you is the real root. Officer 148.
I
always feel at
turn this up a
you
clip.
at my side.
Quite quiet. Biophysical, so I guess.
This weather. Wanna hear? I'm here. I'll Hello, Rep 24. I'm here. Let's stick to the plan. My dreams
And then
become a reality.
it was Ice Week, right? Just go for it.
No matter where we go, need a your fortune seems pretty good. This weather's this is you want to don't just pick.
I shall follow your orders.
Oh wait, what if I got like a
I'm at your disposal.
Suna where? I didn't pull Suna.
I shall follow your. Thank you for the recognition.
No shade to anyone who wants to pull Suna. I just don't want to pull Suna. Didn't pull best in slot for Void Hunter. Yeah, I'm just not like I just really am not feeling Suna's design. I'll use Idari. Like, I feel like you guys have been calling me out for not using Idari. So fuck it. We'll use Idari. They did not group. We could have grouped a lot better.
One spirit, countless swords in harmony.
Because she's M6 and you literally never use her over mono eyes. Yeah, because I'm always thinking like, like you guys don't want to watch me play M6 Idari. Like, surely you'd rather watch me play Miyabi. But now you're vocally speaking up and saying, hey, we actually want you to play this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll play it then. Instead of watching me play an M0 team, you want to watch me play an M6 team. That's fine. Hey, your M6 wife. I am. Oh shit, I messed up.
Leave it to me. Frost rains, I rise to the night sky.
You use her as M2. Oh, actually, that's good. Play whatever you want. Yeah, I know. To be honest, if I was playing on my own, I would probably pay Miyabi. just because having an M6 character felt like a mistake that I shouldn't have made.
Leave this part to me. Watch the blind spots. Slice straddle. Into the frozen abyss.
I don't know why I wasn't just doing damage initially. I was like trying to stun or something. I don't fucking know what I was doing. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again, bitch. Oh, I should have done Lycan hit first. Oh, it's probably dead anyway. Yeah, it's dead anyway. Yeah, it's dead anyway. Lycan hits anyway. Oh, yeah, because he was doing his follow-up. That's crazy. I actually didn't think about that. That's actually so cool. Well, obviously, we can play Idari here. Physical and ether and fire and physical. Ooh wee. Can we run Anomaly here? The Walker. I feel like that's the little guy. Shungus, Miyabi, Eve. Wait, what? This is Yishuan fodder? Yeah, I'm just thinking, though. I kind of don't... I kind of want to run Lucia with Idari. Although, actually, she really doesn't need it. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Let's check the buffs, actually. Okay, so the buffs for this one are max HP, ether damage, and ice damage. Okay, so this is supposed to be Rupture. Sheer damage increases by... Okay, so this is Rupture. This is Rupture. Okay, well, we could put Idari here and not use Yishuan. We could do that. I think Idari could kill Minato. I think you're probably right. And then this one is ice damage, basic attack damage, EX special attack, the agent's ice damage increases. Okay, this is meant to be for Miyabi. I mean, it's going to work for Idari, though. Like, it's not, like, specifically limited like the other one is to anomaly damage or something. And then this one is Ether Veil, so this is the Shungus one. It's actually for Ellen. Cope. Holy cope, reacts Pickle. That's crazy. Shungus, Miyabi, Idari. Yeah, we can do that. Shungus, Miyabi, Idari. Yeah, let's do that.
My dream seems to have
Who gets Dylan? Shungus gets Dylan?
I always feel
Feels like a waste.
I'm here. Need a hand? All set and ready to go.
Because surely we 50k here, right? We 50k easy. Always Shungus with Dylan. The problem is that Shungus is so good and being shielded so heavily anyway that we may have potentially been able to do this without Dylan. As in 50k. Why would M60 Dari need Dylan? Honestly, shortcut. Honestly, shortcut. Because a lot of Idari's damage is based on counters or stun window. So, yeah, shortcutting to an ultimate early would be pretty nice. And you try it without dying first. Honestly, I'm not going to run this more than once, boys. So, we'll see. Okay, I just kind of wanted to group them, but I couldn't group them any better than they grouped up anyway. So I'm just gonna use Zhao buff, and then we're gonna just go straight in. I did Astro Jason Guang Zhao in this room. That's probably what I would do. Stay grouped, little shits. There we go, and then we didn't need it.
Frost rains, I rise to the night sky.
ALG through already. Shh. Oh, what? Oh my god, trigger. Wait, what? I thought I was at ult. I wasn't at ult.
Countless swords in harmony.
Oh. I was jamming the ult button, but I wasn't at ult. I thought I was. I don't know, man. That's 100% of 50k. All right. I said I'm not gonna redo it. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can run that again, and we'll be fine. Does Zhe give AOG shit for his mid-fon build? Probably he would, but yeah, I don't have engine though. I have more crit rate rolls than most people with engine. Just saying. Yeah. But yeah, he does give me shit.
No matter where we go, is the real reward.
Do we say Miyabi here?
I can't wait to hear the sound of this. Is it work time? Is food included?
Just checking. Wait, that's wrong. It's the wrong order.
Eradicate all. Is it work? This is the path I follow.
Ellen, shut up. We're doing Idari on the last one, right? For the Rupture buff? Why is my brain not working? I can't remember how to play this team. Like, literally, my brain has just stopped working. Use Vivian Meebs? So dumb. Why did I do that? I can't even explain it. I don't really want to use it. I don't really want to use it. It's going to die in a second. I feel like I should have used it, though. I feel like mistakes were made, honestly.
Victory, the only option.
I should have just sent it. Mistakes were made.
There's no time to lose. Guess what? My umbrella can turn
Yeah, I probably should have used it. I feel like I'm like, oh, it's so obvious I should have used it. I'm doing this just to help get rid of the miasma. I think it works. It works to get rid of miasma, right?
It's over. I swear on my blade.
Edge. Yeah, it's fine. Like, that could have been a lot faster. I think, honestly, there was that moment where I was like, I should just send it. But then I didn't send it, and I just basicked. Like, because of the way that Shiyu works, like, conserving resources is always a waste. Conserving resources is just always a waste. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Miyabi doesn't have mindscapes, but my user has M2. Could you explain why Sukaku is better than other Anomaly characters? Realistically, she's not. She's not here because Minato isn't freezable. But if Minato were freezable, then she would be. It's basically just that the way that like this team works specifically, I think a lot of players have gotten really used to it. And they just know how to run the team really effectively and really well. She does like really decent days build up as well, like when you do the rally cancels into the extra little dashes. So I feel like, to be honest, for me, even though Vivian would probably score better here for most players, I feel like because I really know how to play this team pretty well, I just keep playing it. But yeah, I think to be honest, like, if the boss isn't freezable, you probably shouldn't be playing Sukaku and Miyabi together. The idea of playing these two together when the boss is freezable is so that during the stun window, you can bounce back and forth between the frost and the normal ice anomalies. And the reason that you want to do that is because it extends the stun window. So the stun window pauses whenever the enemy is frozen, and you get two freezes because you get a Miyabi freeze and you get a Sukaku freeze. And you can bounce backwards and forwards, and it means you can extend the stun window to like a really long time. As a new player, why do I feel like my characters are not getting stronger even when I'm leveling their skills? Mostly because a lot of the damage that they do is based on the equipment that they have. And the equipment that they have is the drive discs. The drive discs and the weapons. So the skills are going to help with the scaling of like your character kits. But for the most part, hang on, let me just... I'm not like happy because we were just talking about her. But for the most part, like, this is only going to help with like how much, you know, like, so for example, like if I was going to enhance this, you can see like it's doing like a small amount of additional damage. Like it's like 10% more than it was before, but that's actually like 5% anyway, because it's like 200%. But like where you actually get a lot of your damage from is from your drives. So you can see here, like, it's attack, it's crit rate, it's, you know, like crit damage, attack, crit rate. Like this is how you build the characters, and then you want to get your stat screen looking as healthy as you can. So good amount of attack, good amount of crit rate, good amount of crit damage. This Miyabi is pretty mid. She's okay. She's fine. This is too low, really. How do I farm them? Well, once you get to Internet level 40, you can start farming S rank versions of these discs. And then what you do is, I'm actually stood right next to it right now. You talk to this guy, and then you farm them from here. I actually have a guide. I have a guide about drive discs on my channel. If you go to the popular videos, it's like the 3rd most popular video or something. It's pretty old. Like, I made the guide back in like 1.2 or something. But I think a lot of the advice is still valid. Yeah, if you are really new, yeah, don't worry too much about it. Like, your characters aren't going to do much damage. That's fine. You probably aren't going to be trying endgame stuff. Like, yeah, like Gifon, like Gife said just like, you probably shouldn't be even attempting endgame stuff until you're kind of, you know, you kind of finish the story and that, and then you can start getting into it. Riv recently did a guide on it as well. Oh yeah, Riv. If Riv, when did Riv do a guide on it? If he did a guide recently, it might be more valuable to watch than mine. His name is Techno the Pig backwards. Oh, should I just call him Techno then? That's cool. Wait, what am I doing? Where the lichen? Where the dog at?
I shall follow your wish is my command.
Like 2 days ago? Oh, okay. You should just watch that then. I'm gonna be so for real. It's probably better than my guide that came out like a year ago. Is there market for a new drive disc video? I was talking about making one. I never did it. Just lazy. Not the frog! Oh no! Yeah, okay, that's his. The frog is jumping around, man. I hate the frog. Grizvid was about which drive discs are better to farm and which are better to buy from Elfie. Oh, okay. Well, that probably is less helpful than my video, which is like... My video is like complete from scratch. This is what they do, and this is how you should... Like, this is what... Yeah, my video is more beginner-friendly, I would probably say. From the sounds of that. Wait, what? Oh my god. Holy ego. Guy, I think you have to be a little bit narcissistic to be in a position where I go live and I yap and I just yap and you guys come and hang out. And I love that, by the way. You also have to be like super narcissistic to put a video out there and be like, here is my opinion on this thing. Do you know what I mean? I think basically all content creators are narcissists. And I think, to be honest... Oh my god, why am I doing this? Talk your shit? Yeah, talk my shit. Honestly, I should probably save that. We're just gonna kill this guy anyway. Ow! We're gonna lose our fucking thing, aren't we? We've lost our ult. No, we haven't. It's fine. Oh, wait, what? I didn't do the double. Oh my god, I misinputted. I'm just gonna reset. Like, that was clearly bad. Idari gonna die. Shh. Ow! This feels better. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Just... Does Lycan have its potential? Just P1. Oh my god, we missed the ult. Alpha Fur, thank you for the follow. It sort of lessens the pressure when one knows that the audience can just choose not to watch if they so please. That is true, yeah. But like, I think to be honest, for anyone who was here on the last stream where I was having a moment where I was like, who even cares? Like, why even bother putting your opinion out there? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I was being quite a negative Nelly. I think I was just feeling quite, like, unconfident for a minute. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. I hate the frog so much. I flipping hate the frog, man. What the f... There's a little guy still hanging around. He didn't die.
Rest in peace.
How did the little guy not die? Yeah. It seemed more nihilistic than negative. Yeah, like there's no point, right? But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know, man. Like shock. Shit. The frog is so annoying. Might have to bring out the Yishuan. Yeah, honestly, the grouping is the Yishuan grouping would be kind of nice right now. Idari's got a little suck, you know? Look, we left one. We left one behind. Okay, that's better. Oh my god, just stun! We'll have our moments. Thanks, boys. I charged it up. I charged it up. That was a mistake. I charged for like half a second because I didn't think I had enough to EX, but I did. If I'd have just EX straight away, we'd have 50. If I had just EX straight away, we'd have 50'd. Ah! I didn't... Because normally, when you do the double, you normally don't have enough to do it again. So I was charging for a little spin slam. Oh my god. But I genuinely, I didn't even glance up at the energy. Oh my god. Yeah, 90 points off of the 50. Yeah, it was less than half a second that I wasted. But yeah, that's annoying. Anyway. Generational throw. I didn't believe. No, I didn't believe. Very sad. Very sad. Okay. Right, so let's talk about Nangong. I'm going to stop the recording that I'm currently running, and we're going to start a new one so that we can talk about Nangong. The 19.9k Incident 2, M6 Boogaloo. Taurus gameplay, Lamau. I haven't made you watch me play Chaos Zero Nightmare yet. Get ready. Okay, so just really quickly, before we actually get into the recording, I want to talk through my thoughts on Anomaly generally. And I kind of want to get straight into this with let me just spread this out a little bit so that it's like easier to read. There we go. Oh, that's so much easier to read. I'm gonna have this off screen when I'm actually like talking, but I'm such a CZN tourist. I just throw Mina, Tressa, Owen at everything. Fair. Honestly, though, eventually, Jack, you will get like a couple of limited characters, and then you want to play them. I think the problem I have with CZN is that I've pulled too many, and this is my own fault. I've pulled too many DPSs, and I don't even know what to do with them anymore. What's waifu.txt? I don't know. Do I want to click on it? Waifu over meta. So yeah, that's fine. Oh, right. Yeah, that's my notes for an Enfield video. Anyway. Naja's great. Yeah, I should have pulled Naja. I really should have. Do you think Weeping Gemini gets worse on Nangong's team FTP stealth nerf? Oh, actually, I didn't really think about that, but yeah, potentially. Right. Let's get going. So I kind of just want to like talk through like this just generally, because I think that Nangong is going to be very strong. I think she's going to be very flexible. And I think that Anomaly in general hasn't had meaningful buffs since 2.1, but Anomaly has been getting tougher. It's been getting harder. It's getting harder and harder to push content into Anomaly bosses. And the Anomaly bosses' HP continues to go up, but we've had no meaningful buffs. They're actively trying to make Anomaly feel worse. So that kind of means that Nangong is meant to do two things. Either A, she's going to save Anomaly, and she's going to make Anomaly feel a lot better, or B, like that was actually that part. Anomaly's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Yeah, Nangong going to make me stop playing Anomaly. I kind of feel the same way. I kind of feel like if considering, like, and I'm not going to talk about leaks too much in this video because I don't really want that to be the focus. I think the focus is probably going to be a little bit on her additional ability, because her additional ability says that she can work with Anomaly character. So as long as you put her with an Anomaly character, she'll be fine. So I guess, like, what I am saying is that yeah, I just, yeah, if you don't pull Yuzuha, if you didn't pull Yuzuha and you're not going to pull Nangong, it's already getting tough to run Anomaly teams without Yuzuha because of the way that it was balanced around Yuzuha. So what happens when we have Yuzuha and Nangong? Oof. If Nangong's the same as Yuzuha, makes the devs balance around Anomaly bosses with her in mind. I'm not playing Anomaly. Yeah, but that's the... Like, what happens then, though? Like, question. What happens then when we get Butcher? Or, like, we get a new Anomaly boss or something, and it's fucking horrible. And what do you do? I mean, I could force an M6 Idari into it. Sure, yeah, that would be fine. But, like... There's still going to be like very specific Anomaly bosses. And if they start to balance those Anomaly bosses around the existence of both Nangong and Yuzuha, assuming that players have pulled both, then it's going to be kind of shit. Techno. I'm going to call you Techno now. Techno, but the pig. Keep in mind that devs don't/won't care if some people aren't clearing Anomaly content because they choose not to pull. Yeah, I mean, true, but yeah. What happens to Bernice and Vivian? Yeah, that is a valid question. Worried about Anomaly as a whole, but I'm glad Hypercarry Grace will potentially have a good team. Imagine. 2.7 boss has a minus 100% crit damage shield like Miasma. Lamau. You just pull both. Yeah, I mean that's the content creator advice, I guess, is that, like, look, if you want to play Anomaly, like, there's a very real shot that they end up balancing around players having both Yuzuha and Nangong, which means that if you're an Anomaly player who is planning to skip like a bunch of characters this patch, because honestly there hasn't really been much for Anomaly for a while, like, you probably should be thinking about picking up Nangong. Anyway, let's get into it. Let me start yapping. Do I just start yapping here? Do I turn the audio off to make it easier for the edit? I should probably do that. Do I just go big? Do I go big for the recording? It's been ages since I've recorded something. Why is chat so big? You guys can get smaller, right? You can go down there. Why is Like Hugo Enjoyers so big? That can get smaller too. There you go. You're welcome. So big. ALG forgot how to record. I know. I'm done. We're cooked. Okay. We'll do the intro and everything. Just to be clear as well, at the end we'll do Q&A. So we'll do I'm gonna yap for a minute, and I might not be super interactive with chat for like the 5-minute yap that we'll do. But then after that, let's do Q&A. Please ask questions, and then we can include them in the video. It'll be great. You got to start farming, big dog. True. Okay, right. So this video is not for Whales and Dolphins. It's for you, because you might be looking ahead at some of the upcoming characters, and specifically looking at Nangong Yu. Now, there's some very key things that I want to talk about with Nangong Yu and her kit, and I know I don't normally talk about leaks. And to be clear, this is not a video that's based on pre-release information, other than the fact that Nangong Yu looks like she's been designed to work with Anomaly teams and Anomaly characters, and isn't necessarily going to be locked down to just working with Arya and Suna, i.e. just in the idol class. So if she is able to be, used outside of that, which very well looks like the case from the previous info that we have, what does that mean for the future of Anomaly? And here's the thing. I don't necessarily think it's going to be a good thing, even though I think Nangong Yu is going to be a very good character. Let me explain that a little bit more. So she's going to be a support/stun character who works with Anomaly, and that's going to be very flexible, very good. Now, Anomaly in general has had no meaningful buffs since 2.1. And in isolation, this is actually just completely fine. But Anomaly bosses since 2.1, their HP has gone up, and the DA and Shiyu buffs are sometimes good, sometimes bad, but the constant is that bosses are getting harder through general HP increase and anti-anomaly on non-anomaly bosses, and again, no meaningful increases in anomaly power since 2.1. And there are two reasons for this. Firstly, they want to make anomaly feel worse, which, to be honest, could be something that Nangong could fix a little bit. And secondly, they want to make other team archetypes feel better by comparison. There's no real denying the fact that early on in Zenless Zone Zero's lifecycle, Anomaly felt like the strongest team archetype. Now, just a small side note here, that Suna is not better. That Suna is not like a meaningful upgrade because she's only better with Arya, so she's not like a generally complete Anomaly upgrade. But I just want to mention that she's more of a side grade for most Anomaly characters. Anyway, okay. But then we get to the point where Nangong Yu enters the scene, and she, as an Anomaly stunner, is going to end up being excellent with Arya, obviously, and then also with Miyabi. Because if we think about the way that Miyabi's kit is designed, she's designed as a crit DPS. She's designed to be a crit DPS, which means that since 1.4, the Sukaku replacement that was promised that can actually replace Sukaku in Miyabi's best in slot team could very well be Nangong Yu. And on top of that, she's also going to be pretty darn good everywhere else with Anomaly DPSs. She could have a spot with Alice. She'll probably make it work with Jane. Potential best in slot in several different spaces. And could be the shakeup that Anomaly needs and add some different options for us, which is good for players, right? And in the short term, I'd have to say yes. Like in the short term, it is going to be good. But the nature of live service games and looking back to 2.1, the history, kind of means that the future viability of lower cost Anomaly teams could be in jeopardy, because as players get more tools, Hoyoverse tend to move the floor up, and this happened before. Remember, there was a 10% across the board Anomaly build-up debuff when Yuzuha released. So Anomaly is so potentially powerful at a baseline that following Yuzuha's addition, the balance needed to be tweaked, which, again, kind of makes sense. But what happens when Miyabi has Nangong and Yuzuha running into Butcher? Yeah, he's getting absolutely messed up, and I can see that encouraging additional tweaks. Baseline, Shush. So as much as Nangong Yu could be a really great character, it will likely result in Anomaly overall feeling worse. And when you factor in the lowering of scores through HP increases since 2.1, you could make the argument for this going like a different way. And maybe they did lower the scores in preparation for Nangong Yu to come in and swoop in and save Anomaly, which would likely only be short-lived anyways. Or Nangong Yu is going to release to additional Anomaly debuffs that mean that most players won't be able to clear if they don't have one of Yuzuha or Nangong Yu with Anomaly teams. And that might mean that the free-to-play low-spend audience who didn't necessarily want Yuzuha and don't necessarily want Nangong Yu might just be screwed if they want to run Anomaly teams. Not only that, but we also have Anomaly-specific bosses like Butcher, like Fiend, like the upcoming Arya boss that are going to want you to have an Anomaly team. And if it reaches a case where we can't use an Anomaly team unless you have Nangong or Yuzuha, that doesn't feel like a very fun environment to play in. So in summary, like, I actually think that Nangong's Tit, the way it's currently looks in pre-release, is probably too strong right now. And we want to get hype for new characters, and I think that to a certain extent, the power of a new character is a part of that. Her kit looks really unique, but it might be tipping the scale too much. And if she turns out to be the dial-in for Anomaly, i.e. the auto-include, i.e. what everyone should just be doing anyway, then I don't think that that's good for the future of Zenless Zone Zero. But on the other hand, I am kind of excited for it to mix up the way that we play Anomaly teams, honestly. And I'm kind of excited for it to mix up the way we play our Anomaly teams. But anyway, what do you guys think? Questions, comments, concerns? We M2W1 everyone. That is the baseline, just as developers intended. Bro, that is... The game should only ever be balanced around M0, maybe M0 with Sig at a push. But like, it should be balanced around M0 no Sig. Do you think they're trying to push Anomaly into more of a hyper carry meta? Potentially, yes. And that does mean that you free up a slot, potentially, because like, what actually happens for those sub-DPS Anomaly characters, like Vivian and Bernice, if Nangong is so good that you automatically just include Nangong on every team comp? Like, what happens then? I mean, I guess what you could do is you could sacrifice Yuzuha's slot for Nangong and then still run 2 Anomaly characters, but honestly, that feels like cope and it feels like too much to manage, genuinely. Nangong is for idols. Yeah, but her kit also looks like it's going to be Miyabi's new best in slot. I think they're preparing for 3.0 shilling Anomaly, just like dialing. Every DPS besides Anomaly wants her now. Yeah. Bernice dies. Viv maybe lives in Anomaly Nangong Viv teams. Yeah, potentially. My question, are you thinking of pulling on Nangong? Honestly, if she stays the way that she is, I probably will pull Nangong. I have the pulls for it. But yeah, I probably will. How are you so good looking? Oh, stop. Any other questions? $5 on the YouTube. Thank you, Eggies. Never mind M1 Yishuan, still got the 50k. Now got to find 44 points to get the 50k with Idari. Bro, you and me both on Idari. Paid chatter, imagine. Nangong gets Yanagi kill on UCC. She's very much full-on Anomaly save. Her idol team is actually not that good. I think the full idol team is going to be... I think the full idol team into content that is designed around them is going to be extremely good. I think Arya at the moment, from what we're hearing from the creator beta server, is shaping up to look very good. Somewhat boring to play. I think that's a different conversation for another time, and I think I will have that conversation when Arya actually comes out. But yeah... I think the idol team is shaping up to look really good. And yeah, but I also agree, Fluffy, that it looks like Nangong is actually really just good everywhere. From what I've seen, she's better than Miyabi. She's not an Anomaly agent on her own. She needs someone else. Is Yanagi that bad for Miyabi? No one mentions. Yeah, Yanagi's okay for Miyabi. Yanagi's okay for Miyabi. She's just, nowadays, she's, I mean, it depends what you want to do, right? It depends on the content as well. Like, there will be certain situations where Yanagi would be best in slot with Miyabi, and there will be other situations where Vivian would be best in slot with Miyabi, and there will be other situations where Sukaku is best in slot with Miyabi. It really just depends on the content. I'm not pulling no idols except for Nangong. That's how I feel about it, yeah. I think, like I said, if she stays the way that she is, then I'll probably pull for Nangong. The problem is, as well, is that if Nangong Yu saves Anomaly, then it's only a matter of time until they start to balance around the fact that Nangong Yu is bustedly, brokenly good. If she doesn't get nerfed. And then we end up in a situation where it's a case of, well, if you didn't pull Nangong, you just don't play Anomaly. If you didn't pull Nangong or User Heart, you just don't play Anomaly. At the moment, like, we logged into someone's account earlier. They scraped 20k with Vivian, Alice, Nicole. And they said that that was better than their Lucy score, right? So that's like one F to P teammate. And to be fair, they're probably not running that team at optimum efficiency. But like, if the average player is scraping 20k without the Anomaly support, what's going to happen when we have two bustedly good Anomaly supports? Is Hoyvers is going to think that it's okay for that floor to go up. Severin was safe Anomaly. He might not even be playable. How do you think this would affect Mono Fizz? Well, I think if the floor starts to go up for a boss fight like Fiend, so Fiend is physical and ether weak, right? And we don't have, it might not actually be Fiend, right? But let's take Fiend as an example. Fiend's HP is continuously slowly going up over time. And yes, sometimes we get better buffs and sometimes we get worse buffs. But I think what will happen is eventually the Mono Fizz team will feel like it falls off a little bit because the game expects you to have Nangong. And that means that, like, for example, if you have a full M2 Mono Fizz team that's killing now, obviously, right? Very good team. What, you know, in a few patches time, you aren't killing. And is that a huge deal? You know, like, you're getting like 58k or something instead of 65k? No, not necessarily, but like, I'm talking about them all at M2, but like, imagine the person who's got Jane and Vivian at M0 and no support, and they're scraping 22 right now, and then they can't clear. I see Nangong as another die in the situation. That's the problem, right? Use your superpower and influence the Hoyo developers. Look, I'm just putting my opinion out there. I don't think it'll impact any of the Hoyo developers at all. But I think honestly, it's just kind of interesting to talk about. Anomaly mains are winning from this, but it definitely might screw new players. I think they expect you to use one Anomaly team, Nangong and User Her, and change main DPS depending on weakness. So if players have other archetypes to use on the other two bosses, they'll be chilling. True, yeah. That is kind of true, but at the same time, that expects 3 limited S ranks for the team, which is, as a 1.0 player, that's not crazy. But as someone who either is a lot more casual or, you know, like, let's say, you know, they only log in a few days a week, so their progress has been lessened. They started in 1.4 for Miyabi, you know, like a long-term player, but they're a casual player. They probably aren't in the position where they're having 3 limited S rank per teams. It's starting to feel like HSR. Look, I said I'd open the conversation another time, but let me just give you a little bit of insight into what I'm thinking about the way that they're power scaling in the game. Is that they keep giving us characters, i.e. DPSs, with extremely simple kits. I've talked about this before, but like Ye Shun Guang is incredibly straightforward. You white hair mode, and then you can only do so much damage in white hair mode. And you can do different combos in white hair mode, and some of it is more or less effective, but it's a very marginal increase and very marginal change. But the amount of times that you can get into the white hair mode with the amount of ether veils / you know, dial-in shortcut ults and stuff like that is like, it's set within those 3 minutes. And that kind of means that the game can very much dictate how much damage that you can do with Ye Wang. And the more they introduce characters with very simple kits like that, i.e. Arya as well, and we'll talk more about Arya when she's closer to the time, but like Arya, anyway, we'll talk more about Arya closer to the time, but the more they do more like that, the more they can control how much damage you're doing as a player. And I think, to be honest, I think that's the direction the game is going. It'll give us supports with interesting kits and interesting play styles and stuff. But then I think what it'll do is it'll start limiting our DPS play styles so that we can only play in one specific way, and then they can very tightly control how much damage you can do, which means that per cost, they'll be able, and by cost, I mean like, you know, like for each limited S rank or Wenjin or, you know, like, so they want to be able to say like, oh, so for a 6 cost team or a, you know, so that's everyone with their SIGs, or for a 3 cost team, this is how much damage we expect. This is how much damage we expect. And it means that they can kind of control how much damage you're doing. And stuff that used to happen, like the original discovery of like the Miyabi Mono Eye stuff and the super high skill ceiling, that's going to go away. Yeah, basically the only way to increase your damage is by pulling more, not with skill. Yeah, that's the long-term goal, probably. And to be honest, a lot of what attracted me to Zenless Zone Zero in the first place is the fact that there is expression for player skill. Sure, it's pretty easy to hit the 20k, or I mean, it was pretty easy to hit, you know, the 20k or the, you know, the 2.5 minutes in Shu defense. But over time, what has happened is, firstly, that has gotten harder, and then secondly, it's feeling like they're able to control how much people are doing more, how much damage players can do more and more and more. And the introduction of the newer characters that are stronger but have kits with clear limits on them is probably heading us down that HSR route, if I'm honest. Speaking of kits, why not make more Ban Yue type kits to balance out the simple kits? You see, Ban Yue is a really interesting case, right? Because Ban Yue, Ban Yue is a really complex kit, a really complex, interesting, skill-based kit that doesn't do as much damage as Idari. At peak, maybe 2 to 3% more than Idari. Like it's so minor. Yeah, he does Idari level damage, maybe less. Like when played at peak, it's just yeah. It is what it is, boys. Anyway, I need to do the outro for the video. This yap has turned into like a 20-minute thing that I don't even know what... Is this 2 YouTube videos? I don't even know. Mark my words, 3.0 anniversary will have a new thing to be showed for. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we're about to get defense scaling units. Anyway... But you know, the complexity and skill expression of ZZ is there. It is, yeah. If you want it, you can still get it. But what I'm worried about is and this is a different conversation. This is not the video conversation, by the way. This is a whole nother video, probably when Arya comes out. Because Arya does look really simple to play as well. But yeah, like I think. Yeah, for that follow-up conversation, I think there's concerns that what will happen long-term is we won't be able to just, like, as a player, particularly like a low-spend or free-to-play player, you won't be able to justify... Well, I mean, you can always justify it, right? But putting the pulls into, like, a skill-based agent like Ban Yue when he reruns... will just feel way worse than like pulling a new one, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, there is skill expression, but the payoff is lowered. Yeah, so then you would be like, oh, but the payoff is so low. Like, I could just pull premiere and then just not worry about it. Anyway, let me do the outro for the video, and then we can carry on yapping about this, but, you know, I'll actually play the game. But anyway, thanks very much for the questions, guys. As always, remember to like and subscribe for better than average luck on all your pulls. Pour responsibly. Stay weird. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, actually, I'm also going to record the middle part. But just quickly, before we move on to talking about this a little bit more, I just want to remind you that some of you who watch me are not subscribed. Like and subscribing is a great way to support creators like me on YouTube. You can also drop me a follow over on Twitch, and you can join the Discord, come hang out with some cool chill peeps. Okay, right. So that's a whole video ready to rock and roll, and I will start editing it tomorrow. Solid 30-minute vid? Nah. Like, the whole second part of that conversation where we got sidetracked by, like, skill expression conversation, I don't think it's the right time to talk about that. I think the right time to talk about that is going to be Aria release. Because I think then we'll have more ammunition for it to make more sense. Right. What am I doing? Right. Are we doing Zarmor? Zarmor, are we doing you? Is Zarmor here? How long till players get bored and start quitting because skill expression gets nerfed? They're already going. They're already going, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Sure, yeah, I'm here. Okay, cool. Yeah, they've been slowly eroding the value of skill expression since 1.4. I think so too, Jamie. I think that they realized that mono ice was a completely unforeseen mistake, and they fucked themselves. It was a good stream, yeah, but it'll get cut down to 10 minutes, and we'll take the skill expression stuff out. Right. Zarmor, start sending me your dudes. Oh, my Discord's dead. We'll do this, then we'll do another raffle. Zarmor, have we ever DM'd? Got it. Dude. Is this a roast? I believe it is a roast. Yes, let's go. Roasto! What do you think of Pan Yinhu's new skin? I love it so much. I only unlocked it recently. I don't think I've played him with it. But I do like it. Like, when we saw it before it came out, I thought it was awesome. Best skin in the game, no contest? Well, I mean Vivian's swimsuit skin exists. Just saying. Wait. What other skins do we have? Hang on. Let me just think about this. Can we go to the shop? See what skins we got? Don't worry, I'm not spending it. I just want to see. Yishuan skin's pretty great. Alice swimsuit is pretty good, yeah. Yashin Guang's casual skin, yeah. I wasn't initially sold on that. I did eventually, but I bought it while it was still on discount. The Yishuan skin is awful? No, it's good. I like the Yishuan skin. Did you know when walking around as Yishuan, you can hear her tights rubbing together? Just saying. Like, I'm just saying. Where Manato swimsuit Hoyo based. The horse head SFX. Yeah, the horse head's pretty good. Okie dokie. So, Zarmor, roast number 1. What the hell is all this? What is this? What is going on here? Why have we got 24k monos? What's the deal? Why we got all of this? What are we doing here? Spending event? What, and you just sat on it? Alright. Let's see how he's doing. So he has done new new Shiyu, sorry. 41k here. I'm guessing no scapes. I'm guessing he's not scaped. This would be a non-scaped, unbaselined Shungus. And then over here we've got Yuzuha, Astra, and Miyabi. So like a double support Miyabi situation. I don't know. I feel like you might be better off just sticking any Anomaly character in there. Just saying. Meebs might have scapes. Really? At that? Really? I don't think so. I don't think that Meebs escaped. You think ZZ will last until 4.0? Yeah. It's a Hoyo game. It's not going anywhere. Even if the power creep is like rampant, players will still play. New players will come in. The trailers will still be hype as fuck. The characters will still be hot as fuck. And we'll all still play it anyway. Or, well, you know, like... a lot of players will still play it anyway. Might be DPS with that team. Oh, that makes more sense, to be honest. Yeah, I could accept that. Anyway, and then we have... what? A Pulchra. Again with the Pulchra. No trigger? No Fufu? Let's see. Ugh. Okay, let's check DA. We'll check DA, and then you guys can vote as to whether or not you think Meebs has Mindscapes. We used Meebs again here. I don't think that's scaped, bro. I think that's no scaped. 34k. Okay, 1 for scapes, 2 for no scapes. Sig but no scapes? Yeah, Sig but no scapes. Yeah, I mean, Sig is very common for. Yeah, I did 2. Yeah, the 2s have it. The 2s have it. There's a couple of 1s in there. Jimmy with the... with the Troll 3. Okay. Let's see. Destiny, you think he does? Wild. Okay, then we have the Shungus Astra Zhao here. That's no scapes for sure. And then we have... so we have Dylan here. Why aren't we using Dylan over there? It's because we used Astra. We used Astra with Miyabi. We could have just used Alice, though. I know it's physical resist. Ah, don't worry about it, man. I wouldn't worry about it that much. It's fine. All right, okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. First question to be answered. Does Miyabi have Mindscapes? She does not. She does not. Crit rate's looking tasty. Crit damage is alright. Attack is maybe a little low. It's not the end of the world, though, if we got AM on 6th. Wait, what the fuck? I mean, ice damage bonus is where we're losing it, I guess. But yeah, that's... this feels like not many discs as well. What's going on here? I mean, it definitely doesn't feel like as many branch and blades as we should have. Probably should have more branch and blades than that. It's not terrible. I've seen worse. He keeps some good discs. Yeah, I don't think this is necessarily a keep more disc situation. It's not that bad. Mono Ice with Zhao is kind of Gucci. That's cope. What is this? 2-piece, 2-piece, 2-piece? So no additional buff from set? Are we insane? What are we doing out here? I have 600 discs in storage. Okay, well, yeah, it seems okay. Okay, so no engine, but yeah, we have triple HP. Yeah. Like, you're not getting any additional buffs. Like, for example, if you run her with Astra, and then you put Astra on Moonlit Lullaby, then she can just hold Astral Voice. That's really valid. 2 PCR? Yeah. So he is getting the extra energy, I guess. But, like, I've seen people with, like, 26.5k with a whole-ass energy regen disc here. Not two 20%. Anyway. It looks like Maijao, what, unbuilt? Back to the mines, sir. Right, okay. Dylan, 89%, which is low. And I'm assuming that we have Sig, because I just noticed we're M1? We're M1 right now? So we're M1 with Sig? No Sig. What the fuck? It happened. Was it an accident? Accidental M1? What? What is the HP doing, bro? Crit rate +3? Oh, okay. Well, that is true. Wait, did we need that? I feel like personal damage wise, honestly, I would probably still stick the attack here. Like, you can put it back. Joe's gonna get an aneurysm. Her skill scale of HP. No, they don't. They do not. Where's that come from? What skills? Where? Yeah, are you trolling? Her health scales with HP. Yeah. EX special? No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Hello? Matt has a Pepsi. Yeah. I'm not gonna see you. Yeah. No, I haven't docked this again. Yeah, I think she's gonna get me a Pepsi. Anyway, yeah. She doesn't need HP, man. What are we doing here? Tell her we say hi. Okay, yeah. Okay, 25.5k on the HP here. I mean, to be fair, you're never going to dodge with her, so that's valid to leave that at 1. I honestly feel like we might be in a spot where we could run something else. Like, you could probably run attack or something here. You don't need the energy. She kind of has an abundance of energy. Like, you could run personal damage buff here. Like, just run attack or something. So if I just... Let me just see. If I just flip it. Oh, that's quite a drop, isn't it? Honestly, you would need maybe like a +3, +4 HP, which is maybe not boss. We'll see. That is a big drop. That is a big drop. Yeah, the 30%. I mean, with a high base HP, it ends up being pretty high. Thank you. What are you sad about? What? Not really. Yeah, you might get lucky with it, man. You might get lucky with it. Anyway. Alice! Wow. Okay, I'm guessing no Sig. Oh, I don't know about this one, Chief. I'm not so sure about that. Hello, we said hi. Oh, they said hi! I don't think she can hear me anymore. She's gone. Does ALGF still play ZZZ? No. But she has said I can use her account for content. So I can log into it and be like, what would happen if you pulled Yuzuha in 2.1 and then just didn't play? Yeah, I think she last played in 2.1. Yeah, I think she was thinking about coming back for the idols, but then she decided not to. What made her stop? She started playing more Genshin. Like she's just obsessed with Genshin. She just likes playing Genshin, man. And that's how she chills. My friend's account is basically that. Fair. Yeah, I think that, like, for me, what I really love about ZZZ is I love the combat. And I think for her, she's not really a combat player anyway. She likes exploring and, like, looking at stuff that's pretty. So it's just, like, Genshin is just a way better game for her, honestly. And in terms of her, like, switching and trying a different game, like, Wuthering Waves or something, I think she's just too committed. Yeah, I think she's just too committed. Got a friend like this, he loves WooWa. That's fair. Yeah, don't tell her about WooWa because that game is pretty as fuck. Yeah, when I played it a bit, because I did play it a bit, I went through like a month of trying to play WooWa. I couldn't get on with the open world stuff. I'm sure you guys know that. I'm sure I've mentioned it a bunch. But yeah, like she just... Yeah, she was like, oh, it does look pretty. I can't get into another gacha game, though. That's basically what she was saying. She is playing Expedition 33 as well at the moment. Has she tried Enfield? No, she has mentioned it looks pretty, though. She get her to play NTE since it's pretty? That is true. I could get her to play NTE. Yeah, she's playing Expedition 33. She's finished Act 1. She's... no spoilers, but, like... She's pretty annoyed at Verso right now because she's like, "What is this guy doing here, man? I don't even know him. Why did he turn up?" Yeah, she's like, yeah. Without spoiling anything else that happens. Do you still play Enfield? Yeah. Did she cry at the end of Act 1? She did not. She was shocked though. Anyway, sorry, we got to get back to roasting this account and stop talking about my... we could just, like... Anyway. But yeah, I still like Enfield. I feel like... And I said this when I did the podcast with Razor and Saint, and I said that I feel like Enfield is going to be a game for me where I kind of do the content and then I come back and do more content when there is more content. Like, I don't think it's a daily login type of game, honestly. And I think that that's fine. I am still doing my daily logins. I haven't logged in today. I might not log in. I might not log in today. Like, it's a big shrug. Like, I think in the past week, I've not logged in twice. And today would be the third time. So I'm logging in more often than not. Did you pull? No, I haven't pulled. Tourist. I know, but like that's the thing. Like, being a tourist is like the best place to be for a gacha game. Especially, yeah, like it's just like why it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll just play what I want to play. There's simply nothing to do for me. Yeah, I feel the same. Like I'm like, oh, I've got factories. Well, you can only have 2 of the end game production units for end game gear and for the end game batteries. You can only have 2 of them in your world, right? And I have both of those operating at peak efficiency. So I'm like, all right, well I'll just come in and sell my stuff, build some gear, shrug. All right, whatever. Forge of the Sky. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think I could build more stuff, but I have 2 of those operating at peak efficiency, so I'm like, this is fine. Yeah, and I think I'm still haven't done some of the event stuff, like mostly the character stories, but I have like over 2 weeks. So I'll just do them whenever. It's nice giving yourself freedom to not have to log in. True, 100%. I completely agree with that. Anyway, Shungwang. This is fine. That's a really fine... That's a fine-ass Shungwang. That's a fine-ass Shungwang. I wish I could upgrade my story more, my facilities more, but I'm story blocked. The story doesn't take that long, though. Plus, it's not worth listening to. Just skip it. Oh, wait. With engine, that's like 100%. But crit damage where? Crit damage where? What is happening? Ooh-wee. Yeah, we need to get more crit rate rolls so you can switch to a crit damage. What the hell is even that? I mean, that's better. Like, why have we even got that equipped? Like, look, this one is more. Troll build, exactly. Then what we got here? We got a HP. Okay, your discs 1, 2, and 3 are decent, but like, what the hell is going on over here? Watch list Yishuan. Watch. You watch, boys. Boys. First anti-Yishuan boss. Ether resistance. It's coming. It's not coming soon, but it is coming. And when it comes, oh, you better be ready. Because it's going to come all over your... No, When I said it the first time, I knew you were going to spam it anyway. It was good. Good time. Good time. The Arya boss is anti-Yishuan. Wait. Is it like a low defense? Low defense and minus crit damage? Finish that sentence? I don't know if I think it's better if it just gets cut off. If the clip, like if cheap is clipping right now, just clip it right where I stopped talking before I burst into laughter. It's not minus crit damage anymore. Oh, that's good. It's just a pure anomaly boss. We'll look at it on buff flip explode in a moment. Anyway, yeah, what is this? Honestly, though, with weeping, this is better than the other Viv we looked at. I'm willing to bet this is more than 10 AP rolls. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 AP rolls. That's a good effort. In comparison to what we looked at earlier, at 420 on the stat screen with Sig, like this build is better. Rip Hakushin, Hakushin, my beloved. I almost made a YouTube post the other day. You know of the Wolverine comic book meme where he's like rubbing the picture frame in bed? Yeah, I almost posted that with Hakushin, and I was like, nah, I'll probably get in trouble. Nah, I'll probably get in trouble. Is that plus 4 AP? No. It would have been peak meme. Yeah. Oh, wait! Huh. M1? M1? Didn't we get like... What do we even score? I don't even remember. Well, yeah, that's a bit of a waste. But anyway. Baseline Astra. Shh. Attack, ER, Sukaku engine. That's fine. Perfect. Perfect F2P Astra. It's absolutely fine. Over 3.4. There's nothing I can be upset about. And your M1. Pretty cool. I'm guessing this is a situation, correct me if I'm wrong, where you had M0, and then you realized that M1 was like guaranteed on the rerun, so then you just pulled M1. I did consider it. Yeah, I thought about it. Anyway, Miyabi, Yeah, this is great. That's not bad. That's a little low. It's not the end of the world if AM 6th. It's really not. Oh yeah, we already looked at this. Yeah. I feel like I've been through the exact same motions. The people with accounts like this drop 100 to 200 every game, every patch. That's a good question. Like, Zarmol, if you don't mind sharing, how much of a spender are you? Wait, how many characters are you missing? No, he skipped a lot, man. He's got what, like 2 M1s on the characters that he's pulled? I actually think this is close to F to P. If not, maybe the $5 a month. I maxed out the spending event. I started in 1.3. Yeah, but outside of the spending event, Zarmor, because obviously the spending event was designed to make people spend. But outside of that, how much did you spend? Like, you know, average. Like, were you a Internaut and Battle Pass? Were you just Internaut? Were you Internaut and a $50 top up every month? What's the deal? Like, roughly speaking. Okay, so F to P 1.3 to 1.6. Internaut membership and Battle Pass since 1.6, and then you actually spent during the spending event to get the rewards. So basically, this is a $15 a month player if it's Internaut and Internaut and Battle Pass since 1.6. Yeah, so this is $15 a month, and then he spent on the spending event. But you can also see that yes, he spent on the spending event, but he actually hasn't converted the mono. So as much as he spent on the spending event, like, I think that what he has here is pretty achievable. If this was a day one player, because remember, he started in 1.3. If this was a day one player on an F to P account, I would say that this is pretty achievable. Yeah, it's guppy levels of spending. Yeah, I'm not going to say, you know, he's not necessarily a goldfish, but I think Internaut membership and Battle Pass is slightly bigger than goldfish on a month-to-month basis. The thing is, though, is that, like, don't get tricked into spending money on this shit game. Like, if you have additional income and you want to spend it on a hobby that you enjoy, then go nuts. But the game and content creators who make content about the game, like, and I think people who are really deep on the game as well, like, we kind of normalize this idea of spending money on these gacha games, but like 90%, maybe more of the player base don't spend money on these games. And that is probably the best way to play the games. I have university stipend. I'm more than fine. Oh no, I'm making the assumption that you are completely fine, Zarmor. I guess I'm just kind of talking to the person who was questioning, like, how much money they were spending and stuff, and saying, like, look, yeah, don't, like, I'm not trying to normalize the amount that's being spent in any way. It's pretty much everyone who's here in this stream is probably, do you know what I mean? Like, we've probably, what's the way to say this? Probably everyone here in this stream is, like, more than casual. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we're the top 15% of ZZZ gamers. Exactly. Which means that, like, maybe half of you have probably spent money on the game, maybe more. And that's fine. It's more fun when you have to decide which agents to pull rather than buy them all. True. Absolutely true, Cheese Demon. We're sweaty. No comment. Yeah, exactly. Anyway. This stream is not for whales and dolphins. I think the reality is that, like, the longer... And we talked about this the other day. But I talked about it quite negatively the other day, but I'm going to be quite positive about it now. But I think the reality is that, like, the longer a gacha game goes for, the people who are more inclined to stay and continue to play the game are the people who have put money into the game. Which kind of means that my whole it's not for whales and dolphins thing goes down really well at the start of the game. But then as time goes on, like the people who are not whales and dolphins turn into whales and dolphins. Make a poll, free-to-play internet membership battle. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we can just do it. Spending? F to P, F to P. Internet membership. Internet membership plus battle pass. Internet membership plus top up monthly around, where's that button for around? No, it's like here, around $50. $100 plus. Does that seem right? Any other options? As a notorious lover of small-breasted women, are you excited for the new CZN character? I haven't seen her. I mostly do like the larger-breasted women's. What, one more option for just huge whale. Battle pass to $50 is a huge jump. Okay, I hear you. But now I have to move it all down. Yeah. Does seem valid. Double top-up bonus as an option. Yeah, but that's like once per season, right? So that's like 1.0, 2.0. Like that. The actual den was taken. Thank you for the follow. That's like once a year though. Yeah, I think it would work out as the $20. I think honestly, instead of doing that, if that's you, just select the monthly top up $20 because it would probably work out around there. Right, okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm putting the link in YouTube and Twitch chats. Missing a battle pass only option? Why? Why would you do the battle pass only? That's crazy. Does my sub to you count as spending money on ZZZ? No, that counts as supporting a small creator, which is much appreciated. And in fact, probably a better use of your money than spending it on ZZZ. Although you don't get anything for it other than me being like, thank you. Other than undying gratitude, of course. Does me getting sponsored by Eggies change my spending? No. I'm subbing FTP. Lamau. Much appreciated. Okay, right. I want to see the results. Yeah. Interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, the sample size isn't very big. And also the sample size is like, it's hugely skewed by the fact that we're doing it in a ZZZ streamer's stream. You know what I mean? I think if this was general player base, I would expect the F2P to like vastly outstrip the internet membership by like 2 to 1, I would expect. But again, because we're doing this in a ZZZ streamer's stream, and it's not like the game has just started. The game has been going for a year and a half? A year and a half-ish? Probably. Yeah, everyone here is way more invested into the game than the average player. Exactly. Exactly. In order to be here, you are probably way more invested in the game than the average player. I feel like Kete's audience would have a lot more whales. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, because he doesn't start his videos with, this is not for whales and dolphins. So I feel like I probably attracted a lot of, like, not this, like this audience. Like the, you know, not for whales. These people do not consider themselves whales and dolphins. These people might consider themselves dolphins. I still think this is probably, like, low spend territory. And then this is, like, dolphin plus whale, yeah. So, but I guess this means that my content is for whales and dolphins now. What did you vote for? Oh, actually, shit, I don't remember. I didn't vote. What do I actually say? Maybe this? My monthly spend is probably around that. Because I am 60 Dari, but then I go like 3 months without pulling anything. Huge whale? No, I'm not a whale. Dolphin plus? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, M3 Yishuan. I don't even think I topped up for. I just got lucky. Your content is for every ZVZ player, but your advice is not for whales and dolphins, which is an important distinction. I think the thing is, though, is that, like, as much as I say that this video is not for whales and dolphins, I know, like, that people who spend, like, you know, who spend, like, a medium amount on the game, and maybe I should just select that one. I don't fucking know, dude. Like, I have M6 characters, man. I don't even know what to tell you, dude. Are we in a roast? Oh, I forgot. What are we doing? I don't remember. Yeah, I have M6 characters. I have an M3 character. I have M2 characters. I have in season 1. Hear me out. In season 1, I didn't even buy out for the double top up. Didn't even buy out the double top up. In season 2, I spent way more. Are Yishuan dupes worth it without Lucia? No, just get Lucia. I mean, Lucia is not really an option right now, and Yishuan is. Yishuan dupes are fun. They don't necessarily dramatically increase your score, though. I'll be honest. They're fun, but yeah. Current neighborhood pictures on the front page of Chaos Zero Nightmare Reddit. I'll check it later. Will you pull for another character's M6 or is Idari a special case? Well, I wasn't even planning to pull Idari's M6. I think I just... If you'll remember, Kete did my pulls, and I think we had enough for... I'd been saving for a long time, and I think I had enough for M3, M4, and then you guys topped me up. Specifically, Eggies, I think, did like a huge top up on my account. There's a couple of other people as well. I think Jack did a top up as well. But yeah, crowdfunded M6. And my girlfriend did 100 ducks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was great, and Kete hated it. I feel like crowdfunding at least $200 packs. Look. I never look. I always knew that my girlfriend said that she would top up for me, so I knew that was happening, but I didn't know you guys were gonna do that. So like, that was awesome. I much appreciated it. It was very funny. It made for good content, and now I have an M6 Idari. Thanks to you guys. 07, thank you so much. But like, I selected Huge Whale. We're basically your girlfriend now. True. Espresso Dratini in the chat. Let's go. Should I DM you my current outfit working, or do you want me to send you all my work at once? No, yeah, you can pop me what you have, and I can take a look at it by all means. Idari, good choice too. Yeah, yeah. 8 to the 7th. Look, I honestly think he was playing it up on purpose, and it did make it very funny. Makes Idari the community mascot. Yeah, why do you think we're getting a cutout of Idari? Come on. You got this. Right. Where did we get to? We did Vivian. We did Miyabi. Did we do Sukaku and Lighter? Is that vid on your channel or on his? I think it's on mine. I think it's on mine, yeah. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of attack. We need ALGF reaction to the Idari standee. We pit it like at her. She's in chat. Oh, we are Freedom Blues. We're 2-piece here. Attack AM. I mean, we could maybe switch to AP here, though, honestly. Okay, but that's cool. Crit ray, impact, very nice. King in the summit, king in the summit. I have a chair. Chat, what's a good starting point for AP on Bernice and Grace? This is probably too much. Penis! Oh, penis time! Give me my penis. Yeah, in terms of Grace, I'm really not sure. Because I don't think I've looked at Grace builds for a while. But like, for Bernice, typically you want her attack like higher than this. Like, you want this closer to 3,000 if you can. But, yeah, her AP can be a bit lower. I can see that this guy's, like, mainlined AP rolls. Yeah, she probably needs more attack rolls. Like, yeah, like, AP's still good, but, you know. Polychrome! Yeah, Durkamai is the Grace main. Yeah, he can sort you out. Sig? Sig? Pekka? I hardly know her. Got 380 with 2.7k. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. That is pretty good. A little bit more attack would be nice, though. If you can do it without sacrificing AP, huge dub. If you have to sacrifice a bit of AP, then I would. That was Pen 5 too. Oh, it was Pen 5. Yeah. Penis. Actually built Nicole. He built her. Wow. I think it's more interesting to look at the characters you didn't build sometimes. Holy. Oh my goodness. With throwing. Do we even have Lucia? We do have Lucia. Thank God. We have more than one Rupture DPS? Thankfully not. Because imagine if we did. Haru! Kinda built. Potentialed. Kinda built on the Haru. With the... Okay, and the 4-piece... Okay. I can't be upset about that. I cannot. Oh, wow. Okay, I can be upset about that. Poor Piper. You do have Alice, though. Why are we leveling these characters up to 60 and then just, like, not building them? Where was the other one? There's another one, wasn't there? No, maybe I'm imagining it. I don't remember. We're just wasting resources out here. Just throwing them away. Wow. 1.0 called. They want their Lycan build back. M3 on the Neko. How many assaults is she doing? Anyway, whatever. For 3 free pulls. The standard pulls. I must have them. Give me another copy of Rena, please. For me to never use her. Realistically. Not every agent needs their build on them at all times. Bro, he entered a roast, okay? Just go along with it. All right. Okay. Okay. I think it's interesting to look at who we skipped. Wow. Basically a dude skipper. We pulled lighter. Mm-hmm. Basically a dude skipper. This is sad. Oh, he said he started playing in 1.3, so that kind of makes sense that he doesn't have her. But yeah, let's have a look at the scores again. With the context that we have now, knowing that dial-in is M1, that score's not too bad, to be fair. Like, this feels really low. Just me? Is it really low? Pulled Lighter, skipped Eve. Yeah, what is Lighter actually doing on this account? What is Lighter actually doing on this account? The boss has mad HP. Maybe it just looks low to me because I'm used to... Literally last patch. What was it, like 38 million difference? I know obviously the defense is halved, so you have to take it with a bit of a pinch of salt. So used to killing. Oh, I didn't go high enough. Whoops. Still buff.
Countless swords in harmony.
Oh, it's gone. It's going. It's going. It's gone. Isn't she meant to do the choo 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 twice? Am I crazy? 38 million HP difference. Yeah. That's quite a bit. Is it just me? Or is that quite a lot? I mean, again, defense is hard. Defense is hard, but... Ow. It's a wild she boss HP bar diff. What did you just say? What? What are you saying, Jer? Ow. Oh, whoops. I was looking at the bars. I'm just gonna send it. Yeah, we don't get time anyway. No, the score was about right. I ain't gonna lie, that score was about right. It's like 1.0 again when only one character ults. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Zhao ult? Well, and what am I gonna do? If I Astra ult, I go through Zhao. You seeing what I'm saying here?
The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
I think we could hit 40. I think we could hit 40. But yeah, you guys are right. Like around 35 is about right. Shit. No ult during stun window. It doesn't matter. Because remember, Shungus gets the stun damage multiplier both in and out of stun, so it doesn't matter that you do the ult in or out of stun. It just doesn't matter. My peak was 38, even with Suna. Yeah, Suna would lift this maybe a little, but I think the Astra was M1 though, right? So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, specifically for Shungus, you play your own game. And again, this is what we were talking about earlier, right? With making characters that like specifically like everything about Shungus is getting into white hair mode and then doing the combos in white hair mode. So the amount of damage that she can do is limited by how many times you can get into the white hair mode, and you ignore the enemy mechanics pretty much. Like unless they're for performance points, you ignore them. Yeah, there's not much to optimize. Yeah, which means that like, and again, when you guys saw this score of 35, and you were like, oh yeah, that seems about right. And I was like, I think it could be a little bit higher. Like obviously, I'm remembering that this boss. Oh, that's the new one. I'm remembering the kind of scores we were getting against the boss last patch, 206 with 216 million HP versus the 248 million HP. So yeah, like yeah, I was expecting that to be like 5 to 10k higher, but like we're used to seeing these scores, so that was where my mind was initially at. But yeah, like they're gonna continue to make DPSs like very not skill reliant and very limited in terms of the amount of damage. Like they're gonna be able to put limits on how much damage you can do, which means that they can creep things up and pull things down and push things up and pull things down without players like interfering with like skill expression. The missing 30% stun damage multiplier from buff really hurt the score. Yeah. Yeah, from the you need the assist character, right? Or start like support character. And well, no, wait. Oh, well, I mean, you either need Dylan or Suna for the extra 30%, right? Miyabi isn't that much more skill heavy, so it could just be a Void Hunter thing. Anyway, Zamor, I'm logging out. It's a solid account, man. It's good. We roasted a little. Mostly it turned into a review, I will be honest. I think a lot of the thing with Miyabi, though, is that she doesn't have extended periods of, like, 15 seconds where she's in her, like, special mode, if that makes sense. She has a powerful ult. She has a held basic. But a lot of the skill from playing Miyabi doesn't come from playing Miyabi. It comes from playing the team around her. Whereas with Ye Shunguang, you're locked into Ye Shunguang when you're in white hair mode. I mean, sure, you can switch off of her when she does her, like, flip at the end. And you can start, you know, like doing whatever you need to do on your next character, but you're locked into her to 15 seconds. Whereas on Miyabi, you hold basic, and then you should be switching as soon as you've held it for long enough to trigger the held basic move. I don't suppose you know when your streaming anniversary is. Could be fun to say. I don't. I actually don't. Moral of the story, they hate Miyabi. I don't know if that's true, dude. I want them to show more love to Miyabi, honestly. But anyway, should we do another raffle? Right. It's account roast time. Okay, so if you're new here, you don't know what's going on the Discord under ALG stream raffles, we're going to run a raffle. Whoever wins it, I will log into their account and we will roast it. I'm going to be honest though. It's Friday night. I'm in such a good mood. I'm not really super salty right now. I'm not in the mood to like be mean to people. And I know that's boring, but I'll try to be kind of mean. If you need help, we will help. Like, if you can't fully clear Shiyu defense or you can't fully clear Deadly Assault, we will help you. But mostly we'll go in, we'll roast your builds, and then I'll play one of your endgame fights and try and beat your score or whatever. Anyway, that's pretty much it. kind of a roast. It'll be kind of a roast. Tilt ALG speedrun any percent. Do the opposite of a roast. You know what would actually be really funny is if I just sarcastically complimented everything that's like kind of mid. Oh, look at you. Look at you with your... Oh, wow, you got 2 of the Evelyn engines. That's a smart play, bro. And then you put them together? Holy big brain. 5 head. Let's go. That's it. That's not even nice. That's just super mean. Holy 250 AP. What a monster. No Enka though. Enka's dead. 5 head. You actually put this on Nicole. Good job, Lamel. Average luck laser. Let's go. Wait. Oh, it's nearly done. There should be a day where LG roasts his own account. That would be funny. There's nothing to roast. What are you talking about? M6 Idari? Top 1% M6 Idari? Easy. Easy. Sack wing the bat. Come on down. Nine tickets for Winged Bat. Pretty sure it's top 2%. Shh, you shut your bitch mouth. 1.06, top 1.06%. Top 1.06%. Come on. Come on, let's just round down. At that point, just round down. Not much change on my account since last time I was building Pity. Whoa. Are you saying you want me to re-roll? You'll lose Pity if I re-roll, Sackwing Bet. I don't mind. We can re-roll. He won not too long ago. When did he win? 24th of Jan. It's less than a month. The rule is for Patreon members. They don't get it for less than a month. I'm going to say we re-roll. Raffle re-roll. This one. ID 202. He's going to build Pity again. What the fuck is that? It's just a string of numbers. I don't want to click it because it might open DMs with someone. And what if they've left the login deets in there? You don't have access to the link. Copy those numbers and paste them in the search bar on members. Oh, okay. Traffic's here. Don't worry, boys. Traffic's here to save the day. Thank God. Thank God for traffic. Rockhopper. Rockhopper? I see me as second place. Rockhopper, let's go. It's Rockhopper. All right. No DMs before. Completely fresh account for us to look into. Rockhopper, let's go. User ID. Well, not your user ID. It's not Anchor. Yeah, send me your deets. Let's go, sir. 0 DMs. Could be Massive Whale. Could be F to P 1.0. Could be Rockhopper. Don't spoil it in chat. Could be like started in 2.0. Like, who knows? Who knows? Could be anything. And convention? Shh, no, it wasn't. Add new 7TV emote from Nemroider. Mods, permit Nemroider a link. Nem, you can send the link in the chat. Thank you, Jamie. Oh, Traffic and Jamie are both permitted. Jamie didn't even need to be asked. I'm just waiting for the deets from Rockhopper right now. But yeah, send the link to the emote and we will add it. He doesn't know what his password is. All right. He's giving me 2 options. I was just curious what it would be. Oh, you get to choose. Oh, it's the first. Yeah, it's the first one you sent, I think. Very code. Oh, okay. Well, Nem, when you have one, just let us know. So yeah, if you go on 7TV, you can choose an emote to add on. Rockhopper, you were the chosen one. Yeah, we just need a verification code, Rockhopper, and then we're good. Yeah, so yeah, then you can send the link in chat. Yeah, if you let a mod know, Traffic said just at him, that would be awesome. And then yeah, then I'll add it once we're on. Once you have it. All right, I'm nearly in. Nem just pasted it. Okay, I think Jer copied it. Hang on, I've still got Rockhopper's deets on my screen. Okay, so this is the new emote. So this is Nem's added emote. I don't really want it to be Billy. What do we call it? It's like Billy Heart. Billy Love. I like the fact that it's Billy emote, but I don't want this to come up every time people. Bart. Yeah, that's funny. All right, there you go. You have Bart now. Right, I'm gonna go big just to make sure I can't dox, and then we're in, I think. Okay, I'm in. I can't dox. I cannot dox. Cool. Right. So this is... Hang on, let me just start a new recording just in case it's good. This is Rockhopper's account. Rockhopper? Da, 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 da. We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Rockhopper. How am I that unhinged? That's crazy. Dies of cringe. We actually need a dies of cringe emote. I think we lost him. I know. Yeah, honestly, based overworld agent. I cannot fault the overworld agent. Rockhopper. He hasn't done Shiyu yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll check the A. I think skipping sugar's for the best. Yeah, me too. I mean, again, I feel like the score should be higher, dude. What's going on here? It's okay. That is the right one. All right. I for a sec, it was the same coloration of the Anomaly one. I got confused for a second. Okay, I got confused. It's not in game. Okay, then we have Miasma Priest. Yeah, it's an interesting team. It is in fact an interesting team. That is true. It is an interesting team. I feel like it should be scoring more, but again, maybe I'm so used to seeing the scores for it last DA rotation. And maybe now it's cooked. I don't know. Is Rock Hopper's account. Rock Hopper? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. I caught myself and I was like, oh no. They're going to think I'm crazy. Rock Lobster. That was good. Anyway, yeah, I feel like the score should be a little bit higher. Am I right or am I wrong? You are crazy? No, yeah, I am. Like, honestly certifiable. This is actually pretty based, running Evelyn here. Very cool. Not hitting the 5K. I mean, honestly, yeah, so could you get to 25? Yeah, you could almost definitely get to 25. To be honest, with the double Death Shred here, actually pretty cool with Trigger Engine, of course. But yeah, that's not a bad team. And then over here, interesting. Anyway. Average crazy gamer? Yeah. Something like that. Okie dokie. Well, we have Ban Yue favorited, but we didn't even use it. Wait, could we have used him? It's kind of stacked against us. I mean, Shungus boss, and we have Shungus. Yeah. Does he have fire resistance? We can run Ban Yue into him then. No Ban Yue? Yeah. Why did I think he had fire resistance? Yeah, the buff is for fire as well. Yeah, it's a really good fire buff. Huh. Priest used to be fire weak in beta? Interesting. All right. Honestly, I feel like you would do better with Ban Yue into here. Anyway. Hence Evelyn. Anyway.
I may be slow, but I still have two.
Account very base for pulling Ban Yue. True. Account is very base for pulling Ban Yue. Let's have a look at the builds. Honestly, I can't remember how much crit rate he gives himself, so I'm not sure how good this is. This looks nice and that looks nice. Are we fire damage bonus 5th? We are as well. Okay, cool. He gets 12 from set, and how much does he get from his engine? 20. So that's an additional 32. We should put him at, I mean, already that's like 94. Is that it? Is it 94%? Am I right? 94.6, but... 94, yeah. Okay, right. So there's no additional crit rate in this kit. Okay. Honestly, boys, am I about to play Ban Yue? Am I about to play Ban Yue? Interesting. Then we have Evelyn. Ooh, that's a nice... Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Accidental? What's the deal here? What happened? I got early. Yeah, okay. Accidental. I see it. Pulpy's Astral. Really nice build, by the way. Really nice. Okay. Jiwan. Probably sharing Brimstone. Ah, she has Brimstone with Shungus. Ah, so Shungus is Siglus as well. Okay, that's fine. Meeps. That's nice. That's nice. It's a little low, but these are very nice. I'm guessing we have no AM. Yeah. We got Pen here, though. We do have Pen here, which is nice. That's good. Drum3ga, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Thank you, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name's Average.Gamer. I make videos about ZZZ on the internet. Hello. And sometimes other gacha games as well. W rate, much appreciated. Dr. Mega. Oh, that makes much more sense. Dr. Mega. Thank you. Okay. Then we have Yanagi. Do we do a shout out for Dr. Mega? Can we do a shout out for Dr. Mega? Your ZZ and Enfield content? Much appreciated. Thank you, man. Oh, yeah, we already did it. Yeah, of course we did. Good work, mods. Good mods. Good mods. Yeah, second one. Yeah, it's weird. It's not like... If I had a nickel for every time I went into account and saw an M1 Evelyn today, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. There we go. That's the whole thing. That's the whole funny bit that he did. I mean, she is hot. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Rock Hopper. I can't get it out of my head. Anomaly Frequency, Pen, Anomaly Mastery. Okay, this is a solid... It's a pen. It's a penagi. It's definitely a penagi. We are pen maxing here to the max. Pen. Let's go. Okay. How much a nickel worth, Mr. Britt? I actually don't know. Is it 10 cents? Dude. I actually don't know. It's like 2 shillings. It's 5 cents? Oh. I guess I never would have known, really. Okay, we do have the engine. We did say, as long as we had the engine for the Death Shred, that would be cool. Wrong British man. Oh, well, it is what it is. Okay. No engine. Not even the... AOG is a fake Brit? What do you mean I'm a fake Brit? We don't have nickels here. Nickels are an American thing. You know that, right? It's like we don't have nickels. Tourist, fuck you. 3,000 on the attack, 171 on the AM. Okay, we got kaboom, AM, attack. It's like, yeah, there's nothing to criticize here. We got the 41% on the crit rate. Honestly, this is like, yeah, 9% more, please. Like, just like 2 or 3 more rolls would be really nice here. With the brimstone, just remember to make sure you're doing the basic combo. I'm telling myself because I'm probably going to play it later, but yeah, okay. I think my Shunga score could be better if I didn't forget about Caesar engine. Oh wait, yeah, you had it, but it's not equipped. Where is it? It's on Pam right now. Yeah, I left it on Pam, but yeah, we can check it. You don't care much about Shungai? Wow. Wow. Okay, interesting. The Bahamas as well in the British Commonwealth? What do we mean? Taki, yeah. And we're over the 3K? Yeah, that's fine. That's a little low, and that's a little high. And what the hell's going on here? M1 Evelyn, M1. Is this just the same account that we just logged into? Did I just log back into the same account? Like, what even is this? Kaboom, ER, attack. I mean, that's an abundance of energy. That is an abundance of energy. It's so close to the amount. Honestly, I would probably run attack here. Honestly, I would take the hit and run 2 point. If you ran attack here, you would max the buff and you'd have energy region of 2.65. Look, I know I always say like it's easier to manage the more energy you have, but like you might at this point you might as well max the buff because you're gonna have like so much energy you won't even know what to do with it. Bro spent all of his engine worth polys on M1s. It do be like that. Second baseline Astro of the day. Again, it's weird that it happened twice. Okay. Grace level 60. Level 60 again with no equipment. This is just the same account, man. 70? Okay, actually built this time. All right, okay. Built. Yeah, upgraded skills. And we're on the 4-piece moonlit with the thing. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Same account, different UID. I know, I'm being duped. This is just an alt account for the same guy. Level 40, level 20. Okay, not built. I mean, this feels like a bit of a waste. Because honestly, you could free up.
Need a hand?
Maybe this is why I'm looking at the score and being like, oh, that's kind of low. You're not getting any Ether Veil uptime. So the only way that you're getting Shungus... the only way you're getting Shungus white hair mode is from building up the stacks. Or from... alts. God, why did that take me so long? I don't know, man. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, with no Zhao here, that this does feel like very like about where it should be. I'm a furry hater. Yeah, but like you can still hate them and just put them on the team and not really play them. You just cycle through her. She puts the Ether Veil up, and then you just carry on with your day. Oh shit, the Caesar doesn't have an engine on. Ni Zhao you're throwing? Yeah, like, honestly, it would probably be a 10k increase. You know what? Does she still trigger the Ether Veil without her A being active? She would, wouldn't she? We'd have no energy, though. I was literally genuinely thinking of just putting her in at level 1 and getting a better score than Caesar. Yeah, we'd have no energy, though.
I may be slow, but I still have 2 fists.
I'll show you my real value this time.
Imagine. Yeah, the buff would be really minor. We were at the beach. Okay, then we want the rest on Astral. Oh, no, wait. Doesn't matter. No, wait, it doesn't matter. What if I did? Wait, HP? HP? Any HPs in the house? Disgusting. Doesn't matter. What was even the point? Why was I bothering? I should have just put the energy on her and been like, that's fine.
I'll show you my real value this time.
Right. Imagine. Just imagine.
I may be slow.
Huh?
Man.
It's the stage will be mine. Ready for
this?
Oh, wait.
This is so dumb.
Need a hand.
This is so dumb.
Promise that the Qingming blade will always be raised towards your enemy.
Well, Bellion, Bellion or the Sprout. Don't get hit. Okay. I missed it. Yeah, her buff does nothing now, so we literally...
Evil retreats.
We don't even have to worry about if it's up or not.
Suffer eternally.
I'll be fine. Here. Don't you underestimate me.
Send it!
Evil receipts. My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
M2 combo? No, this is the M0 combo. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Okay, yeah, it started as the M0 combo.
Rend the heavens.
Hundreds of damage. Hundreds, I tell you. Oh shit.
The line is gone. Radiant cloud.
I don't know if the level 1 Zhao's doing it, man. Considering that her buff is non-existent, and Caesar was at least supplying 1,000 attack, I think it might be cooked.
I'm in charge now. Leave it to me. What's the light? Here I frost.
I got Renoa! Yeah, Renoa's cool.
What's the heavens? Blazing arc.
Yeah, I think level 1 Zhao ain't it. Trigger.
I'll be fine. Radiant cloud.
Shit, how did I get caught?
Light brings the dawn.
On the plus side, we will still clear.
The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens.
I'm not rushing it because I don't think we've got anything else in the tank afterwards. But holy shit, 3 seconds. We better get it all in. Was that better? What was it before? You should probably try and take the parries in the Asma and do Mind State outside of it to do maximum damage. Yeah. Zhao carried. Can we look? Can we look at like peak score? Is that peak score? Pretty much the same, but a level 1 character. Yeah. Caesar's cooked. Caesar might be cooked. Yeah, that's new best score, by the way. New best score. Level 1. Imagine if we just leveled her up. Also, we weren't even getting the buff, right? So, like, the way I would have run this team if we were actually doing it is we would have put Astral on Zhao. So we would have got the same Astral buff that we would have got from Astra. And then we would have put Moonlit on Astra. So then we would have got an additional buff as well. That would probably get us a couple K more. I'm not going to say that would get us to 30. It probably wouldn't. But that would have, like, without doing anything, that would get us, like, 26. But then again, you could make the argument that Caesar could hold Astral anyway. So, yeah, I mean. My Caesar does better than my Zhao in that team. What Zhao, Eggies? What Zhao? Because you're not pulling Zhao. You're not even picking Zhao up for free. If I remember correctly, when I logged into your account, you said that you're not getting a Zhao. That's the point? Yeah, but he says his Zhao. He says my Zhao. He doesn't have a Zhao. He can't compare. Thank you for the $2, Eggy.
I may be slow, but I still have
Maybe he
two
actually got
fists
her?
to swing.
Oh, now he has to admit it. Now he has to admit that he actually got her. Now he has to admit that he's actually a furry. Crazy. But how do I walk? Why is control not working for walk? I just want to walk, man. There we go. Perfection. Ah, the OG. Man. Do you remember the camera pan up? The camera pan up and the Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dude, that was so good. Honestly, it was at that point I knew I was gonna make videos about Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, the OG, our OG gal. Imagine though, imagine if she got a buff. Imagine if she got a buff. Oh my god, why are we so close? Imagine if we got a buff for her and a skin. And it was like casual Zhu Yuan. Oh my god, it would go so hard. Imagine if she was playable. You take that back. Did they remove the handlebar? Yeah, they removed it for walking around. I think it's still on her model for when you're in combat though. They know what's up. They know what's up. Don't worry, they know what's up. Yeah, like it's still, yeah. They just removed it from her model for when she's walking around. If you note, she doesn't have like the gun holsters and stuff on her walking around model either. It's like they just took all of the guns and stuff off of her. Black miniskirt, white shirt with a tie. So cool. She'd be so cool. She doesn't deserve a buff. I mean, only madmen continue to play her. Wow. I guess I'm not a madman because I really don't play her. These yoga pants. Go keep cooking. She stands like an NPC now with those gun parts on it. Yeah, because her hands are like further up. Yeah. No, they're not that far out. Anyway. It's been fun, boys. It's been real. It's been fun. I had a good time. We wanged, we chunged, we hung out. We had a great time. I am gonna wrap it up here for tonight. We got a video. Miku's cooking account review video from the other day. We've got the Nangong video ready to go. It's gonna be probably 2 videos over the weekend. We shall see. Yeah, I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time. Let's is Razor streaming? The one with the distinct nipple bumps. This girl right here is in fucking high school. Because I know he's been streaming later. And when I started... Oh, no! Oh, Razor is streaming. Yeah, we'll raid into Razor. Right, I'll catch you later, y'all. Nuke the VOD? Yeah, I will. The VOD will get nuked. 07 VOD. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Or I might just trim that part out on YouTube. No, I'll probably just do it. Anyway. Right, YouTube, I'm going to turn you off now. Twitch will probably raid into Razor as well. I'll catch you later. Bye.